The Jesus Story, Chapter 10. The Last Supper. Jesus and the disciples had gathered to celebrate the Passover feast. Jesus left the table, wrapped a towel around his waist, then, leaning on the floor, began to wash and dry the disciples' feet like a servant. The disciples were shocked. Simon Peter protested, "Lord, you mustn't wash my dirty feet." Jesus replied gently, "You don't understand what I'm doing, Peter, but soon you will. Unless you let me wash away the debt, you won't really belong to me." Then Jesus washed the rest of the disciples' feet, one by one, until they were all clean. When he finished, he said, "Do you understand what I was doing? You call me Lord and Teacher, and that is what I am. But I'm your servant too. The master isn't more important than the servant. I washed your feet, so you should wash one another's feet too." Jesus had washed their feet like a servant, so they could learn to do the same for one another. Jesus was sad and troubled. He knew he would soon have to leave his friends. "Soon one of you will betray me," he said sorrowfully. The disciples looked at one another in shock. "Who could he mean?" Jesus said softly to Judas Iscariot. "Go and do what you have to do." And Judas left, but the others still didn't understand. Now Jesus handed around some bread, saying, "This is my body, which will be broken." Next, he passed around a cup of wine, saying, "Drink this. It is my blood, which will take away sin." He wanted them to remember this time with him and hoped they would one day understand what he was really telling them. Then he said that he would soon be leaving them. Simon Peter begged to be allowed to follow him, but Jesus said gently, "And yet you will disown me 3 times before the cock crows." Peter was horrified. He knew he would never do such a dreadful thing.